What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Another day, another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, we're gonna have a look at the brand new cavalry hero in the Call of Dragons. This episode is dedicated to Mr. URAG. We got the talent tree, we got the WARPETS, we got the artifact, we got everything that you need to know about this awesome hero. Make sure you like, share and subscribe for more content. Let's get into it, guys. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, Season of Strife is upon us, and the game developers have introduced two brand new cavalry commanders that are excellent. They are the most destructive heroes available in the game. They are brought to counter the Margaret and the Zeta. They will be destroying so many people. The one we're checking out today is Mr. URAG. He is of cavalry, PvP and skills. Pretty much everything you would want in a perfect cavalry hero. And to make things even worse, this guy just has like the craziest rage skill available in the game. It is known as Lead the Charge. Deals physical damage to the target. Damage factor 1600. Damage spreads to up to 2 nearby enemy legions. Damage factor 300 each. Another additional 600 damage factor. This is just insane. You can get all of this good stuff with a configuration of just 5111. All free-to-play player can enjoy using this commander. He is absolutely perfect. On to skill number 2. Legion takes 10% less damage when marching and deals 10% more damage in battle. Again, another good skill. If you're charging towards the enemy and they're hitting you from afar, especially those ranged units, you reduce that damage by 10%. And once you enter battle with them, your damage dealt bonus is going to be 10% as well. That is just fantastic. Skill number 3, known as Forever Onwards. Legion cavalry units gain 10% march speed and 30% physical attack. This is like an Emrys on drugs. This commander's got pretty much everything you would want in a hero. PvP tree, skills tree, awesome rage skill, damage dealt bonus, march speed, physical attack. This is just insane. What about skill number 4, Fearsome Flail? Legion bypasses 10% enemy HP and increases rage accumulation speed by 10%. Again, another fantastic skills that's going to do so much for you on the field. When you look at all of these skills over here, the rage accumulation speed bonus is a permanent buff. This one is not temporary, guys, which means any other passion that you gain is going to stack on top of this one. This is permanent. It doesn't have a trigger chance. It is permanent. Fantastic commander. And when you look at every single skill, it's got like 2. There are 2 things on every skill set. This is insane. And then when we check out the Awakening, Ancestral Heritage, the physical damage factor goes to 1700 and the surrounded damage dealt goes to 400. This is just awesome, man. This is some good stuff. So you go from 1600 and 300 to 1700 and 400. This is awesome. A fantastic cavalry commander. What are some of the best pairings for this awesome cavalry hero that we have in front of us? The best one again is the newly introduced Tobin. Tobin also has a 1600 skill damage and he also reduced range damage taken by 30%. This is just awesome. You just need to pair up these two together and you're good to go. They are generation 3 commanders. They work well with each other. They complement each other, especially in the hero rage skill department. This guy is just gonna take your URAG to the next level. You will be doing so much damage. Even from the Awakening, you're just gonna boost Mr. URAG significantly. So these two should be going together. Now we have other cavalry heroes in the game as well. You have the likes of Emrys, who you can use with URAG. A lot of you have Emrys at a good spot, so you can use him with URAG if you cannot unlock Tobin. You also have Theodore, you have Forondil, you have Bakshi. But if you want the best value, it's these two. No brainer. That's it. You don't even need to use any other cavalry. You can just take these two, put them together, and you're good to go. In the Season of Strife, you can change skills for a bunch of different heroes. And there is one skill that a lot of people are gonna like. Is it this one? Yes, the Lights of Solent. When Legion has over 50% units remaining, they gain synergy and passion for 3 seconds when launching normal attack. Hero skill damage dealt bonus plus 30% and rage accumulation speed bonus of 30%. So this 30% is gonna add up on top of this 10% that we have here. to make it like 40%, because this is a permanent one and the other one from Alistair is temporary, so it's not going to override it. So yeah, it'll just add up on top and you're gonna get some crazy rage accumulation. Now in the season of Strife, you're gonna take this skill and then put it here on Mr. Tobin. Remove this Tobin second skill, Light of the Tower. Replace it with the Light of Solant, and you have the craziest cavalry in the entire Call of Dragons. It's gonna do so much damage. Up next, we're gonna check out some artifacts and then we're gonna have a look at the talent trees and the WARPETS. Now when it comes to the artifact for this guy, the game developers introduced a brand new artifact in the game. It's known as, I forgot the name, this one right here, Wolf Howl Horn. This is a very good artifact. It does so much damage. It also has an additional effect that gives you even more damage. So yeah, this is the artifact you use with these guys. It can put Tremble as well. A very nice debuff on your enemies. Cannot move, launch normal attacks or cast rage skill. It is awesome. However, I do believe the best artifact for this pairing with the mastery from the Season of Strife is going to be the Spring Blades, guys. The Spring Blade will surpass this artifact. Especially for those who are going to use these commanders for rolling cities. You need to remove the other one and put the Spring Blades. With the Spring Blade, when you gain passion, you get like 30% additional physical attack. So this is going to work very well with Tobin and URAG, especially when you remove this second skill and then you replace it with Alistair, Light of Solant. Your Spring Blade is going to pop off and do so much damage. So those are the two most powerful artifacts I would use with these heroes. Of course, you have other artifacts as well that you can use. It's gonna be up to you now. You have this one, you have this. There are plenty of others that you can use, but the Spring Blades and the Howl Horn are two of the best of the best. When it comes to the WARPETS, we don't really have a lot of options. However, you can use some of the WARPETS that we already have in the game. We have what we call the Golden Rock. This one grants your Legion Passion, rage accumulation speed of plus 5% for 5 seconds. But if you have Passion, your WARPET is gonna do damage. Now I haven't unlocked, is it the 4th skill for URAG? I haven't unlocked this skill to determine if this skill is going to trigger the Passion from the Golden Rock. This is a permanent buff and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna show up in the report. But once I figure that out, check the pinned comment, I'm gonna write something there. But for now, you can use the Golden Rock with Tobin and URAG. That is if you switch this skill with what we have from Mr. Alistair over here, that's going to trigger this Golden Rock and make it the best pet for these two pairings. Now you can also use other pets as well. You can use the Berserker Frederick, but on your Berserker Frederick, you're gonna have to put this skill, Interruption. This is gonna give you one, it's gonna give you a few stacks for your Arrogance. Yep, this can help. You could get up to 2 before your first rage skill, which is good. And I'm not pretty sure if this guy's debuff can trigger the Berserker Frederick as well. Reduce range damage taken, minus 30%. So we're gonna have to find out. So that's the second pet I would try. And then what about another pet that you can use with this pairing? You can also try a Sun Lizard. As of right now, we don't have a lot of options, but in the future, I do believe they might bring new pets in the game. You also have this pet right here with the Infection. You can try the Bruin Bear as well. This one can do some damage to your enemies as well. So this is what we have so far in the game. This is what we have for you to use with these new heroes. Now we're gonna check out the talent tree. Since I don't have URAG at a very good level, we're gonna go to the Roots of War and check the talent tree from there. We're gonna hit the heroes and then we find Mr. URAG somewhere here. So the talent tree for this commander is gonna be pretty much straightforward. We have seen it before. Pretty much the standard skill tree that you can use with any skill tree hero in the game. You start off from the bottom, you grab a match speed if you want, or you can go defense if you don't like match speed. Just make your way up here. Get some 2% more hero skill damage and a 10% chance to gain 20 extra rage, march speed, attack, hero skill damage, intimidation. This one is good for unyielding rush. When you're targeting those ranged units for the first 10 seconds, you do 15% more hero skill damage, which is just fantastic. You got overall attack, more rage skill, generate rage. This one is gonna boost your deputy, let them do 8% more damage for their rage skill. You increase your rage skill damage here by 8%. You get focus, hero skill, crit rate. You need to crit your rage skill. And then over here you can go with the Raging Tide. Your Legion deal 15% more hero skill crit damage. Or you can take this second one, Steady Hands, get 5%. Get hero skill damage deal bonus of 10%, which could be useful. But I think a lot of people prefer this one. And then at the end, you're gonna go with Thirst for Blood. When casting a rage skill, your Legion deals additional hero skill damage to the target Legion. Damage factor 60. Now this skill is gonna be boosted by so many other talents from here, because this is a hero skill that you can do. It's gonna be boosted by this skill over here. It's gonna get a crit focus from this focus ability. When you do the crit, this is going to increase it by 15%. It's gonna be boosted by intimidation. It'll be boosted by this 2% more hero skill damage. It'll be boosted by this intimidation as well. It'll be boosted by the perfect ferocity when you trigger it within this instance. So this is the standard talent tree for Mr. URAG. I think this is the best one you can use. You can try this one for longer battles, but I think you're gonna get more value out of Thirst for Blood. When we do all of this, we have 1 point left. I just don't know where I'm gonna drop that 1 point, because if I put it here, there are not many ways of gaining a buff effect with this hero. So I don't know, you could put this here or you could put it on this attack. Let me see, where else could it go? Yeah, just find anywhere awesome for you and put it there. You should be good to go. So this is the standard talent tree for the hero. What if you want to try something different? What if you want to have some march speed? You could go in all the 3 directions. Where you make your way to the left, you get perfect ferocity. You come here to the right, you stop here at Boiling Blood, and then you come up here, you stop at Army of Valor. Along the way, you're gonna grab this attack, you're gonna grab this overall speed, you're gonna grab this Fury Flame. You want to stay away from this head held high because you don't want to pick 2 at the same time. I think only one of them is gonna work. So yeah, just pick one and leave the other one, and instead go with Fury Flame. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the talent tree that I would use with this commander. Of course, you can try going in the left direction as well. There's some good stuff that you can pick from here. Let's see what you can get here. Yep, you can take Swift Analysis. So this skill is already available on your hero. You take 10% less damage while marching. And then we have Trample. Your Legion gains skin after defeating enemy legions. This is after defeating. Doesn't look too impressive. Quick Escape. Your Legion gains haste after ending battle, increasing their march speed by 4% for 10 seconds. Most of the times you're just gonna get killed, unless you're just hunting farmers. There's not a lot of good stuff here, but it could be useful. You can look through and see the one that you want. However, everybody goes with what you see here on the screen. This is what most people are going to be using for this hero. So this is it, guys. These are the talent tree for the hero. And this is Mr. URAG in the Call of Dragons, the most broken cavalry hero in the game. If you're trying to look for a cavalry pair, this is the guy. Get him, pair him up with your Tobin, swap out this skill with Alistair, Lights of Solant, and you are good to go. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.